We are live, and I'm half asleep, but we'll see how this goes. We're already in a battleground queue. We've already been here for like 5 minutes. Again, this is one of those things where I'm just kind of cruising around, still contemplating on whether or not I want to get FIFA Soccer. It's a really fun game, but I gotta watch the money. But it would be nice to have all the latest sports games bought, and that way when I'm in a queue like this, like I said, for a battleground, oftentimes what I can probably do is play like a match, like play like some hockey, basketball, football, whatever the case may be, while we're waiting for a queue. But again, at nighttime, huh? You got the wrong person, pal. What do you mean, what happened? I don't have a kid. You've asked me that before. That's like the third or fourth time you asked me that. And you never answer my question back after. Theramore Island. Hey, how's it going, Kobe? No, just it's weird because that's happened quite a few times with him. And some of the people, they'll come in, they'll be like, hey, what happened to your car? Or I was like, what car? What? Once I was playing Crusader Kings 3, which is like an RPG kind of game, right? And you can get married and have kids in it. Like, it was pretty obvious that I was getting married and having kids in the game. Like, you could see it. And then someone's like, how do you take care of all those kids? I was like, they're not real? They're in a video game? Anyways. But that's not the first time he's asked me that. He comes in here, says that, and then he just leaves. It makes no sense. I just get kind of curious what makes people think these things. It's just really weird. I'm like, you must think I'm somebody else. Haven't been in this spot in a long time. It's in Alliance Town. But I wanted to check it out. But then I gotta remember that this is YouTube. There's a lot of fucked up people that come in and say some really wacky shit. And then they don't follow through. Hello, how's it going? Oh, there, let's go on the boat. On the Alliance boat. I forget where this is going to take me, but I'm pretty sure I know where it'll bring me. Yeah, so I'm like half asleep. I don't know how long I'll stream for, but we'll see what's going on. Oh, thank you. I'm guessing you're new to the channel, right? Because I don't recall seeing you before. Oh, that's fine, Tony. How's it going? It's been the same for me, to be honest. Oh, oh, okay, yeah, I figured this is where it would bring me. Yeah, there's a lot of times I get like that too, where I'm just in a bad mood or I'm stressed out. And there's just a lot of stuff going on in general. But obviously I don't want to come to... Oh, okay, welcome. I don't want to be like all like moping all the time, right, and stream. So I just kind of do that whole like fluff it off and just go, hey, how's it going? And Anyways. Yeah, so... But today I was just really tired, so I didn't bother streaming. I was just kind of like playing games, playing guitar. Just kind of relaxing, right? Because 99.9% of the time that I have any time to myself, it's spent live streaming or uploading. Sometimes it's nice to just play a game, and no offense, you know what I mean? Oh, thanks. Philminator Remastered. Yeah, I remember you. So anyhow, I am in a queue, like I said. Any minute now, a battleground should pop. Oh, no problem, Tony. You feeling better tonight or today? A little bit? But yeah, YouTube, like I said, it just makes me scratch my bald head. Like, people are just so fucking weird. I've never seen anything like it. It is quite strange. Oh, there's a lot of those people. Just kind of spook this person. She's like, nope. You got the wind cracked off the top here. I don't even know what the fuck that means. So I've missed a few streams. Oh, thank you. I wish I was the best, but a lot of people will argue with you on that, but that's kind of like the way life goes, right? You can't please everyone. Either you're too excitable, you're too mellow, you're too laid back, you're too hyper. You know what I mean? People, there's a lot of people out there that always have something to say. What the hell was that? Oh, don't you worry about my lineage. Oh, I went too far. I'll go this way. Yeah, I'm just cruising around, like I said, half asleep, but I should be able to, as you can see here, be in a battleground any moment. Sounds good, Beast. Thanks. I definitely do enjoy what I do. That I'll safely say. There's a lot of people out there, sometimes it seems like they don't really enjoy what they're doing. It's with all these hostile NPCs. Yeah. It's the weekend. It should be fairly quick for a battleground. I don't see it going much more over the average time in queue. Well, you should know you made the video on me. Yeah, but it gets good again. You're a YouTuber as well, Beast Gaming? Why would you stop making videos? Ah, fuck. I hate this one. I mean, I technically could leave it and then just wait for the epic one, because I haven't done an epic one in a long time. Well, no, I'm no one's puppet. I don't just say shit on command. I have people that ask me to dance, to whistle, to sing. to shout out to people I've never heard of. Just some really weird shit. I never understood that. Yeah, see this one here. Well, I don't need to. What's that, Jimmy? Oh, thanks. Yeah, that just happened a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, hit the big 10K. Yeah, I'm thinking, oh, that's right. I almost left, but I just remembered if I leave this battleground, I'll get a 15-minute deserter debuff, and I actually won't be able to queue that epic battleground. Notice how the timer's paused. So what's the bad news, Jimmy? That there's a lot of weird people on YouTube? Time to hopefully kick some ass. Oh no, not 100K. I'm probably going to hit 100,000 in about 5 to 7 years, realistically. Seriously? I'm pretty confident if I was there, I would unbrick the prick. Quote that shit. Here we go. Party time. Bitches are gonna get clawed. Guy hits like a wet noodle. Bye-bye. Drink your potion, you're still gonna die. I'll check the chat out in a moment. This healer, there we go. Just had to block her. Or interrupt her healing, rather. Man, these guys are just dropping like flies. So it happens when you're the best. The best in the fucking world. Flawless victory, no deaths. Pure chaos. That's why I love this game. See, Call of Duty, I'm always at the bottom of the fucking ladder. But in this game, I own this shit. I'm always at the top. No one fucks with me in this game. The bear must feed. And slowly but surely, they all fall. Too early to tell if we're gonna win. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm having a blast. Yeah, no problem. Take it easy, Tony. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I hope chat didn't stress him out. Because there's a few buffoons lingering about in the chat. Oh, that's right, I got the Orb of Power, I almost forgot. Pretty chaotic. I'll check the chat in a second. Hello, Tyler. My PS4 got bricked. No. I think they actually had more bugs in the last update. Oh, it would help if I paid attention. I'm still not dead. I'm not even looking. When you can be AFK and still skull bash people inside out. It's pretty funny. But they're starting to focus me now. They're getting angry. PETA would not be happy with them. Look how big I am. Know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. No. I can't fall now. Holy cow. That Orb of Power is really making me big. That's funny. Look how big I am compared to the other people. Boom! Holy cow. That's hilarious. Holy shit. Yeah, sorry, I gotta pay attention. This is one of those battlegrounds I don't like. But because I took the orb, I kind of have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, see, that's what happens the bigger you get. You do a lot more damage, I think, but you take an absurd amount of damage. So I died. It happens. Okay, I got stuck 3 times as Hulk. Yeah, then Tony said he had to go. I'm gonna take it to a mom and pop shop to see if they can hopefully fix it. I would just try to redo it. Start like in safe mode there, like when you start your PS4 and you hold the button down or something like that, then it beeps a couple times. That trick. There's ways that you can do it. I'm afraid to play it now after this. Oh, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I had Days Gone that used to crash my system. Shut off my PS4, but you can have 100k subs if you try. Oh, well, you know, it would be nice. Maybe by then I'd have 10 people in my live streams. Haha. I haven't crashed yet, but I surely ended up stuck or glitched out the side of the map, yeah. Mancraft. You mean Minecraft? Yeah, I don't really play that game. I mean, I used to. I've sunk in a lot of hours, but I definitely try to play current games or this 16-year-old relic of a game that's got some new stuff coming out, new expansion, new pre-patch. Really? That would be like the first time in history. That's weird. That you can't even, like, put your PlayStation in safe mode. Well, the good news is it looks like we're gonna win this. Come on, grab the orb and we'll two-shot you. The Mancraft has a new update. Yeah, they definitely update that game a lot. Wow. There's a lot of weak people in this match. Oh, the Nether update? Yeah. You play that game a lot, I take it? So your PS4 just won't turn on. You play it on console or PC for Minecraft? And it would be very unlikely that we would lose at this point. And there it is. 40 conquest points. Oh, you played on mobile? I've tried, there we go. Much closer now. I've tried playing Minecraft on mobile, but it was a bit wonky with the controls, like the touchscreen and all that. I definitely prefer a mouse keyboard or a controller for that game. I suppose I'll go in my usual tar and mill. See what's going on for a minute. I may or may not do the Epic Battleground. 22 minutes. Might play a round of hockey. I still have some time left on my trial. But yeah. Man, I wish I could take a look at it, because I've had some wonky stuff happen like that to me before, and the absolute worst I ever had, okay, with my PlayStation, was it was so bonked, I had to format the whole thing. I wasn't able to like, save anything. Oh my god, hold on a sec. There's an update. Cammon... I have no idea what that is. What's a Cammon Cave? Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I was gonna get that, but it's expensive and it looks too much like Divinity Original Sin 2. Which I already own. There was a player there. Yeah, it's, I could almost promise you I could get your PS4 up and running, but you would probably lose everything. It's impossible, well, maybe not impossible, but very unlikely. I don't play that game. I don't own that game. I've had a lot of people say I should try it, but I haven't bought it. It looks like something I may kind of like. I do like some PvP games. I just don't know if I would like that one. I'm very picky with the games that I buy. Yeah, like I said, I can almost guarantee you it's impossible to fully brick it. I'm not saying it is, but... It seems like a cool game. I just don't like the online-only thing. Like the PvP, even though that's what I do in this game, or like Call of Duty. It's, I'm very picky with my online games. Like everyone told me I was gonna love, Fall Guys, or whatever it's called. Can't stand that game. Doesn't seem like there's much going on here. Yeah, I don't like Fortnite. I've played it. I don't like the building aspect of it. I'm more of just a Call of Duty, World of Warcraft kind of guy for online competitive gaming. There's a few people, I guess. Nothing too exciting. I've talked about this before. This used to be one of the major hotspots for World PvP. Yeah, GTA 5 I've played a lot. For like, holy cow, look at this guy. Look how many accounts he's playing at the same time. I used to do that before. Oh, fuck. I used to do that, and I used to, like, run around, because he's got all his guys on auto-follow, and you use a program so that when you hit, like, one button on one of your characters, it does the same action on the rest of your characters. It could be pretty funny. Oh, yeah, it looks too much like Divinity's Original Sin. And I'm still trying to save up to make sure I have enough money for a PlayStation if I get lucky with a pre-order. Busy. I've already covered it before. I'm not that good at the game. It's fun. I don't really like playing betas. I'm kind of weird. It's too much of a tease. It's like, just give me the goddamn game. I'll just wait till it comes out in 4 weeks. I have so many games to play, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, there's not much going on here, and it doesn't look like this epic battleground's gonna pop. That's the kind of the frustration with World of Warcraft. Is it could there we go. Now, if it sucks, I am gonna leave it, though. And then I'll just play some hockey or something, some NHL. But yeah, I'm sure Baldur's Gate is a game I would like, though. It's just, I haven't even bought FIFA or NHL. Oh, it's all to fucking Rack Valley. Oh my god. Crazy. I have no idea what that was.
The winds guide you.
Yeah, so this battleground is 80 fucking people. It's a massive clusterfuck of people. We start here. Look at all those people just on my side. And then they have their team. And it's like domination, but it's like domination like in Call of Duty, but on crack. There's so many towers you've got to hold. All the blue ones, you have to hold them. It limits their resources. It makes their boss at the end even weaker. It's, oh man, there's so much strategy to this game, to this particular battleground. It's absolutely wild. But yeah, like I said, yes, I do. I don't have that game. Yeah, I kind of just play the same few games. I play sports games, Skater XL, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and then whatever other newish, semi-relevant game comes out that I enjoy. Oh, not too much. Just some weird people again today. Oh, what the hell? I got distracted. What's a nice game? Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'll probably get it someday, but I haven't even bought Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, I have it on PlayStation, but sometimes I like having some of my games on PC. Walking Dead. Yeah, I've tried some of the Telltale games. They're not too bad. But yeah, Ninja, you didn't miss too much. Just some weirdos in the beginning of the stream. There's a guy that often comes in my stream. He's always the first one in my stream, and he always says the same thing, and then he never answers my question. He asks me a question, and then, yeah, he's never around. Granny. I'm confused. Who is? Play Granny. Yeah, just to be straight up, I usually don't do well with people that just kind of tell me what to do. Play this, play that, do this, do that, whistle, dance. Can you howl? Can you do a backflip? Oh, that's crazy. Well, this NPC hits like a brick. Which one, guy? Did you even know who I was talking about? No, there was a guy earlier. You missed him. He didn't say anything bad. It just doesn't make any sense what he keeps asking me. We might. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can get this guy. He's an NPC, but wow, he hits hard. Not looking so good. Oh, yeah. Well, this one guy that always comes in the beginning, I don't think he's trolling, I just think he's misinformed. I played Crusader Kings 3. Like I've said before, if you guys know what that game is, it's like a heavy, deep RPG game where you can take over the world, essentially. You can have your lineage, you can have kids, get married. They become your successor. You control your kids, right, as you die. They become the hero. And because of that, I've had people after go just weird things like, what happened to all your kids? And I'm like, what? Because I've had some of my kids in the game like die or get poisoned in Crusader Kings 3. And I think some people think that that happened in real life. I'm like, yeah, no. So there's this one guy that's obsessed with asking me what happened to my daughter, and I'm like, well, first of all, I don't have kids, let alone something that happened to one of them. And he's been doing this for almost 3 months since I pretty much started LiveStream, like all the time. It's just really bizarre. And then that other guy, what happened to your car, bro? What happened? I was like, what? What car? What are all these things, apparently, that I have? I'd like to know. So it doesn't bother me. It's really weird. And then when I ask them where they get the idea that I have all these things, they never reply. They just disappear. So then why ask the question if you're not going to stick around to hear the answer? Every day or every other day when they ask, I'm confused. You talking about the guy that keeps asking me what happened to my supposed fake kids in a video game? That thinks I was talking about real life? I don't think that person's really trolling, though. They're just misinformed. He's never ever said anything else. His name is Juan Aguilar. He's at the very top of the chat. He's always the first person in my chat. It just doesn't make any sense, like I said. But there's a lot of weird people like that. I wouldn't even call that trolling, because it just... But yeah, it was really weird. I was like, you do realize I play a video game. If, you know, the people are paying attention. Yeah, it's the one where you play as a ruler. You play as a king. Why is he hitting me? He can't even damage me. What a failure. You got fucked up. YouTube does him well if he gets the notification before everyone else. Oh yeah, he's always... well, not always. If he's gonna be a part of my stream, he'll always be the first one in. Hey, what happened to your kid? I'm like, what kid? What? It's not like it's an insult if you think someone has a kid or if you think someone has a car. Do you know what I mean, though? It's not like it's a bad thing even if I did. But it's just because I don't. It's just wrong information. It's like, are you thinking of somebody else, maybe? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But then to constantly keep asking the same question, then I ask them what makes you think that, but they're always gone. They come in, they ask the question, and they leave. Like I said, people are weird. We'll probably get... So you kind of get a bit of an idea how to play this. You click on the flags, you hold the point. Now we're going to go and try to grab their king, or whatever you want to call it. This guy, he's like the king of all kings. He's got all these debuffs, right? Damage is increased by 75%, and his health is increased by 75% because we didn't take down all the towers. So that's what ends up happening. If you take down those towers, he loses all those other debuffs, or other buffs rather. And he's strong enough that he would kill me in one hit if I don't have a dedicated healer. Well, it's not a big deal, it just doesn't make any sense. Yes, I do like Diablo 3. I just haven't played it in a long time because it's an old game. So as you can tell, this is pretty chaotic. Why does it feel like it's so fucking long? Weird. Oh well. Just felt a bit loud. This is World of Warcraft. Yeah, like I said, it's not a big deal if people are like, hey, what happened to your car? Or what happened to these people that don't exist? Like I said, it's just weird. Well, at least they didn't pull him to reset. But yeah, he does a lot of damage. I mean, he's got the double buff. And then if you pull him too far out of his zone, he'll end up resetting his health. Yeah, well, I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know of him. Very rich YouTuber that gives away money. Seems like a nice guy. Compared to a lot of the turkeys that are out there. Max level 120. But as of Tuesday, my level's going to be 50 because they're nerfing all the levels. They're resetting them to 50. Oh my god, look how close we were. We lost. We had him at 6% and we would have won. Oh, because they just feel like it's too much, it's just too many levels. Game's been going on for like 16 years. So they're just rolling it back. 60 was the original level cap. You got to watch The Boys. I never have time for TV. Everything's like YouTube. YouTube, guitar, and walking. That's all I do. I literally have no time for anything else. To the point where sometimes I don't even have time to sleep properly. No, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving or any of that stuff. I mean, yeah. Contrary to this supposed popular belief that I have this big family, I don't really have one. No, I don't watch Mr. Beast. I don't watch anyone. Are you doing anything for Thanksgiving? I mean, if I had a family, people to do stuff with, sure. Oh, Stotts would understand what I'm talking about, no offense, because I don't think the other people do. You know, Crusader Kings 3, obviously. So ever since I played that game and people were watching me play that game, and I was like, oh, look at all the wives I have. Oh, that was another one. People coming in. How's the married life with 3 wives and all your kids? I was like, you know that was a video game, right? I'm not on the TV show Sister Wives. But I think these people are actually serious. Yeah. So it's been kind of almost like a, I wouldn't say a meme, but Just a really bizarre thing. I just wish the guy would get back. He just comes in, like, how weird is that? You want to know something about someone. You ask him a question, hey, what happened to your car? But then you leave. And then I go, what car? Where's the car? Where's this supposed car I own? Right? As I've said before, I have access to a car. But I've never said I own my own car. Again, it's not like it's an insult if I had one. But at the same time, if people want to get to know me a little bit, it's nice if they actually know factual pieces of information about me. You know? Because then you start having all these conversations. They ask you all these things, but they don't make sense. Oh, what's it like living in Texas? No, I don't live in Texas. I live in Canada. Not that it's an insult if I did live in Texas, right? But I don't live there. I live like at the complete opposite other end of the map. You know what I mean? Ninja do watch Mr. Beast. Are you saying Ninja watches Mr. Beast? He might. Well, I don't think. Well, I mean, they could just be joking around, you know. Like if I'm playing, like if I was playing Crusader Kings 3, get it? Like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna. Well, hold on one second. I have it on Game Pass. I don't have it on Steam there. But this frickin' game, I'll have to buy it on Steam someday or whatever. This game that I've played. It's very in-depth. So, like, say, for example, you can have a spouse here. Careful what I say now. People will think I have 4 real wives. Where is it? It's somewhere down below here. You can see relationships. You can have, like, other spouses and stuff like that. These are all your children, see? In this one, the guy's got 6 kids. Yeah, it's a grand strategy game. What PC type do you have? A Windows computer. Some 6-year-old piece of shit. With a fairly new graphics card. Just enough to keep me afloat so that when I play games and I live stream while I'm playing a PC game, it can keep up for the most part. It would be nice to upgrade, but until I start making a little bit more money. But anyways, this is where I think it came from before. I think what might have happened too, come to think about it, is I might have been like, oh shit, look at that. Because there was a few funny moments, right? Where I would have like a second or third wife, but something about the first one didn't know or something like that. And then she got upset because then, oh, there was that one time where in the game, damn it. Yeah, I was with my son's wife, kind of had a kid in the game, and that spiraled the whole thing out of control. And then one of my spouses got angry, and she poisoned and killed my son's wife. It was pretty funny because there was like a bunch of chain of events that was going on in the game. And I think what may have happened is people may have come in the stream just as I was saying that, and they might not have clued in that it had to do with the video game. Right? Like, see, arrange marriage. You can arrange marriages. You get all these pop-ups with all these events that happen. So I think that's what could have potentially happened. Whatever. But now all these people that come in that think I have all these like wives, and it's like, no, it's in the game. I'm trying to tell them I'm not like that. But they don't stick around long enough. Yeah. But anyways, 9 o'clock. Let me squeeze in A hockey game. I feel like playing hockey for a bit before I get too tired. I was going to play some FIFA. I still have the trial for FIFA. Let me just switch this over. Yeah, like this. Boom. Yeah, this game really, really excited for. Tomorrow. I don't want to play it too much because I'm going to play probably like one quick game that'll last about 20 minutes. That'll give me 4.5 hours. Hey, FIFA, how's it going? They'll give me 4.5 hours for tomorrow. And tomorrow is the last day of the trial. Because the day after, if I buy the deluxe game, I'll just have the game permanently and I don't have to feel so reserved about playing the game. Hey, no problem. By the way, tomorrow I'm home from work, so if you're online. Yeah, sounds good. What time do you think you'll be around? Anyhow, let's get into this. Yeah, I'll probably do a game of this and then because I am super tired. I wasn't even going to stream at all today, which I barely did anything. This is the first time I streamed today, and I had a lot of spare time today. But I just chose to just relax, play some guitar, like I said. I did a lot of walking. EA Sports. It's in the game. WW2K Battlegrounds. So it's a fun game. I haven't played it much recently, and wrestling is one of my favorite games in the world. Long-term fun. It's very arcadey, obviously. But, I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just, to be perfectly blunt, if I'm looking to play a wrestling game, and I want to wrestle, and I want to have a good time, and I want something that feels a bit more dynamic, organic, record this, because this is a moment in history. I would probably rather play WWE 2K20. Yeah, exactly, that game. And it's not an insult to Battlegrounds, it's just because they're completely different games. I like playing Universe Mode. It's more like dynamic, like I said. There's a lot of weird things about Battlegrounds that I'm not huge into. So I'm 6 hours ahead of you, more or less. Usually the time you stream, I'm available. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, and I'll be going to bed soon. Do you have a YouTube channel? Who? Oh, Beast of Gaming, yeah. It's not that bad. With the 6 to 8 updates we got, it's really not that bad. Especially on PC. Lafferty. We'll just decline. Excuse me. I mean, if you want... You want me to play some WWE 2K20 on PC? Show you how fast it is on an SSD? I could play a couple matches of that instead, maybe. Hopefully I remember the controls. I could play some 2K20, like I said, it might be something to contemplate. And, yeah, anyways, just let me know. Who was, or Ninja was asking, yeah. Ninja, you want me to play a couple matches, a 2K20? Show you what that looks like? Or would you rather see Battlegrounds to see how that plays out? Which game? 2K20 or Battlegrounds? Okay. That'll save me some time on my account. Just gives me an excuse. So what are you playing not being right? I just want to know. What are you playing, man? I'm playing everything but FIFA. Does that make you angry? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing 2K Battlegrounds, just going to showcase the game a little bit to help them see, what it looks like on a PS4 Pro, how it runs, what I think of the game, what are some of the things I don't like, the intricacies of things that people don't talk about that I talk about. And I pride myself on that because that's what I want people to remember me by. I want people to go, oh, there's that dude that covers game updates, keeps us up to date as to how the games evolve and progress, or in the case of Call of Duty, degress, and does it offline. It's like one of my new series that I do. What can you do offline? Thanks, FIFA. Yeah. Okay, so check this out. A little breakdown of the game, right? Something you won't really see in a review. So don't be fooled by the title belt. First of all, there's no title belts. There's none of that. So let's get that right out of the way. Not all the characters are available at your disposal. You have to unlock them, though the unlocks and the currency that you need to unlock the characters is ethically done. There is in-game currency that you can buy, but like I said, you play a couple of matches and you have enough coins to unlock a wrestler. So it's well balanced. I'll give them that. You can create your own character. You can create your own... let me show you. You can create your own character and you can create your own arena ring. But you must be connected to the internet in order to create. If you lose the internet or you don't have internet, you can still use your create... And yes, he's supposed to look like me. With all the tattoos and all that. I don't have a 6-pack. I have a 2-pack. So, it's something. Maybe I'll work on the other 4 someday. All seriousness. You can play your characters offline. You just can't create them offline. Does that make sense? You can... I wish we could switch colors for Create a Superstar. Oh, you mean like the... But you can edit your... Oh, I see. I'm confused. What do you mean switch colors? Like... Yeah. Anyway, so you can create your own character, your own movesets. Do you want to make them all rounder, a high flyer, that kind of thing? You can create your own battleground. I'll kind of show you this in a little bit more detail. It's a fun game. I just think it's still a little bit too expensive. The colors of what is what I'm trying to see what you mean. Because there's a few things you can edit. So for example, you can change every aspect. Oh, the attire parts. In Canadian dollars, I bought the deluxe. I think it was like $50. It's expensive. So the theme again. See how you can change a lot of stuff? You can make your own arena. I'm not going to go through every single asset, but you could change the posts. You could change the top turnbuckle, the middle, the bottom. You could change the color of the ropes to be all these different colors. You could change the canvas. You can change the apron, everything separately. You can change the outside ring. It doesn't have to match. You can change the borders. Get it? You can change the crowd, how they're dressed, for crying out loud. So there's a lot of stuff. You could put a sticker in the middle or not have anything if you don't want. Hell, you could change the ramp, the stage, the color of the lights, the color of the fireworks. Like, you can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, Beast, like I said, man, I'm going to have to ask you, no offense, to quit telling me what to play. I don't mind if someone's like, oh, I was thinking of buying this game. What do you think of it? Should I buy it? And then I'm like, hey, you want me to check it out? I'll showcase it. It's not like I'm an asshole or anything. I'll showcase, because I don't want to play this game, no offense. I want to play something else. But if I can help someone make a decision, on a game they want or something, I don't mind doing that. But if people are like, play Minecraft, play Fortnite, play Call of Duty, play Hitman, I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? It's fucking annoying. Hey, Xbox One, how's it going? I'm PS4. Ha 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 ha. Maybe I'll be PS5 someday. So anyway, so you could do a lot of customization. We'll exit without saving. Yes, I'll accept. So that's the customization. It's pretty in-depth, actually, for a ring. The gameplay is a lot smoother now. I'll show you what the superstars look like. As an example. So a lot of superstars, they do this cool little thing where you could change the color again. Most wrestlers have 3 attires. So as you can tell, I have the Undertaker. I have him unlocked. He's wrapped in a box. So if I want to unlock him, I need to spend 6,000 of that blue currency. I got 31,000. You get like a couple of thousand just playing one match. You see what I'm saying? So it is ethically done. You're not forced to have to pay coins. Look at that, 12,000 for him. He's got a couple of different attires, different color schemes. Right? Look at him. You get the idea. These are all locked. You might. I don't know. I don't recall, because I think you just pick the one that you want. Your campaign characters can. Let me see something. Let me see if this works. I think it's all the way to the left. It's hurting my eyes going this fast. Yeah, so you could see the price. They range different prices. Look at him, for example, Jeff Hardy, really well done. You got that one, you got that one, then you got the Enigma with the face paint. So they did a really good job on that. They screwed up Finn Balor. Come on. Out of the 3 attires, they don't even have one where he's the demon guy. Like, what? So that's my campaign character. Campaign characters can have alternate attires. Now, as for your created wrestler, I think you can unlock new attires. I don't know if you can save it as a second set, but you can at will change your attire. Get it? So I don't know if you can quick swap from one attire to the next like this, but at any given time, you can change your attire. I'm trying to find my stupid wrestler. He's supposed to be in here somewhere. Yeah, I can't find him. Yeah, for Finn Balor, it's stupid. Is that how you unlock characters or just skins? Both. But if you play the campaign, which I haven't finished yet. So this mode, you have to be online. But this is where you take your created character. That's online competitive. That's online competitive. The campaign cannot be played with your created superstar. But you can do an exhibition match with your created superstar. You can do a Royal Rumble, Triple Threat, Fatal 4-Way. Get it? There's some meat, some potatoes. There's just not a lot of gravy. You know what I mean? It's a little dry. You see what I did there? There's no title belts. It's not a bad game, but I'm being hard on it based on the asking price of the game. That's where I have to be hard. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I like fighting games. Predominantly WWE 2K20. Those are the types of fighting games that I'm really into. Or NHL 21. So, for example, I'll show you the campaign really quick. You just go through an event, like you'll have a bunch of characters that you'll unlock throughout your journey. And there's these special moves that you can get that you can use in exhibition. But in order to unlock all the moves, as you can see, you got to go up the ladder. If you want to unlock this character, well, guess what? You're going to have to beat him, and then you'll get the reward for him. If you want Baron Corbin, you're going to have to unlock him through there. I do have UFC. I just haven't played it in a while. Just because, like, there's so many games that have come out after it, and I'm trying to keep up, you know what I mean, with everything that's going on. It doesn't mean I'll never play it again. But the more time goes on, yeah. So again, I haven't done these because, not to be rude, I don't care about unlocking female characters. So I didn't do that one. I wanted the extra ring customization, so I went that far up. Let me do one match just to kind of show you what it looks like. Yeah, let me do the one... no, that's a steel cage match. Let's see this one. You know, 15 minutes later, I can finally show you some action. I want a lot of things to be added for the... Oh, yeah. For sure. So I'm Gabriel Pierce. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. What a perv that guy is. There's a decent amount of moves. It's fairly fluid now after a couple of updates. Soul Calibur? I've seen it. I don't know if I've played it before. But yeah, 2K20 to me, for my personal taste, is still more fun. But I got this game mainly because I wanted to showcase it for people. And because, like, I don't mind the game. It's just, like I said, it's expensive. And now I forget how to play the game.
Look out! Did you see that? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, look out! Ah!
I'm the guy with the visors there. And the arcadey thing about it is actually what's kind of really appealing. Oh, I waited too long. Now, every...
Oh my goodness!
What was I going to say?
Combination! Oh man!
No, that didn't work.
Nope.
Every single wrestler that's of the same class, like if you're an all-arounder. Yeah, I don't remember the moves at all. They all have the same moves except for the finisher. So let me explain that. Every all-arounder, they're all going to be the same except for the finisher. All the high flyers, they're all going to have the same moves except for the finisher. Get it? And I think there's 5 different classes like Powerhouse, High Flyer, All-Arounder, Grappler, Brawler, or whatever. So there's only like 5 different sets of moves. So that could be off-putting to some people as well. So there's not a lot of diversity in the moves. If you need a refresher on the moves, there's like some special moves you can do. A lot of moves that require kind of like 2-button combinations. Yeah, it's, you know, like I said, it's not a terrible game, but it ended up not quite being as exciting as I was hoping. So, you know the world's gone to shit when I'm contemplating to still play WWE 2K20 over this.
Yeah, he must have seen that coming.
Right? What's copied and pasted?
You know what they
This
say,
game, you
the
mean?
best offense is a good defense.
Yeah, I'm doing terrible at this game.
Oh, yes, it's definitely good. Oh, I've never seen anything like that. Irish whip. No.
He keeps blocking all my moves.
Amazing reversal. Let me introduce you to Mr. Turnbuckle.
There we go.
Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, does that make you dizzy? Look at this crowd, they're going crazy.
He reversed it.
There's a counter, you're right. And what now? Whoa, my goodness.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness. Rolls into the ring.
Unless you're dying for a wrestling game,
Look at this, Morrow. What's happening? Oh, big time punishment.
I would wait for a sale. And then it's definitely worth it. Like, there's still a decent amount of variety for moves and stuff.
Oh boy, this should be good. Look out.
It flows fairly decently. I find the campaign scales terribly. It gets, like, really, really easy, and then it just goes like really hard as you progress.
Incoming beauty! Whoa!
So if you're not getting better, you can end up losing a few matches. But I've been doing decent so far.
The chair comes into painful play. Look out! Things are about to really get interesting. Unblockable forces activated. This has been intense, and I don't think
I
he's
forget
done
my
yet.
moves. Oh,
There you go.
jeez.
Speedy recovery.
But as you
Feeling
can tell, it
fine
runs
now.
pretty smooth. There's 4 characters on the screen. There's not a lot of...
Man, look out!
Oh, he's gone. I banned him.
Jeff Hardy delivers
Fuck that
the
pervert.
twist of fate. What goes up will come down. Looking to throw. No, he lands on his feet. In a world of trouble. Man, it could be over. From
Yeah,
the top
I'm done.
turnbuckle, high risk, no reward. There's the pin. This one is over. What an incredible match.
But WWSR was slept on. Yeah. Tekken 2. Yeah, I don't have Tekken 2. USA is a little shit because of Trump. Yeah. Let's not get political, though. That is forbidden in the chat, because that kind of shit goes south quickly. Well, the last time Anthony came in, the very first thing he said was, "Oh my god, Nikki Bella's ass is so hot. LOL." And I'm like, man, you need a girlfriend or some shit, man. Well, yeah, he would tell me that he would play as the female wrestler so he can go around doing all these weird, moves and shit. I was just like, man, you're a fucking creeper. And it was always the same shit over and over and over again. It never got original. So, like I said, that's a bit of the gameplay. You can't choose who you're going to play in the campaign. You're given some different characters. You unlock some shit. And quite frankly, I just want all the shit given to me and then to be doing, like, regular matches. But yeah. A little over an hour. Yeah. I think I am going to head to bed. A little bit early. Well, it's not that much earlier. I've already been streaming for over an hour. It's hot as hell in this frickin' ass room. And today, I'm just, like, super tired. Like I said, I only slept about 4 hours last night. So, probably try to get some good sleep. So I can wake up early, actually well rested. No, Anthony is the WWE kid. Well, yeah, that's literally what he said, all he did. Yeah. I asked him, no offense, like, tone it down. It's one thing to drop the F word here and there a couple times, not too much. Because then YouTube will strike you with an unmonetizable video. But when you get sexually explicit and there's kids in the goddamn chat, that's some creepy ass shit. The dude was like 18 years old or 19. And I'm going to be like 42. And he knows that. And he would ask me like, so whose bum do you think is firmer? Whose would you want to squeeze more? And I'm like, dude, man, that's just, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Even when I was a teenager, drinking, out with the boys, we just didn't talk like that. You know what I mean? There's some weird shit. It went as far as like, hey, that girl looks really fine, eh? Yeah, she's really nice. And that's pretty much the extent of it. There was no need to get, you know what I mean? Overly graphic. I don't know what's wrong. Well, he's just, like I said, there's nothing wrong with people getting together and being like, oh yeah, wow, what's going on there? But when you're like overdoing it and it's all the time, it's all you talk about. And then I tell you to cool it because even though he's young, there's younger people that have been in my stream and it's just creepy. And then you're asking me like, what's my personal preference? you know, what's my favorite skin tone color, like just some really weird stuff. Like, like he'd be like, "Do you prefer the pillow fights or the, you know, the wet T-shirt fight?" Man, what is going on? Was he like taking notes or some shit? You know? No, he wasn't trolling. That's the thing. That was just the way he was. There was no trolling. It was not trolling. He was legitimately a huge wrestling fan who was thirsty for the female wrestlers. That's all it was. Like it, like I said, there's a difference between talking between the guys and, "Hey, did you see that girl? Wow, she's, you know, she's really nice." That paints the picture. We know what the person means when they say that, right? But like I said, to the actual degree of the explicitness, if that's a word, it is now, that he went, and then I told him, you know, not to be rude, like, "You're a nice guy. I'm a huge wrestling nut, like, even though it may not show, like, on my YouTube channel, wrestling is my everything." Um, but yeah, and he just kept going on and on. And it's like, dude, can you just, like, you know what I mean? Just tone it down a notch. Like, you know, get off the Viagra, you know? Lay off your dad's Viagra. Like, stay out of the medicine cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of there. And he didn't. So after a while, I was like, you know, this guy's like 18, 19 years old. He's old enough to understand what I'm saying to him. So I thought it was being disrespectful to me and the other people in the chat that thought it was just a little creepy. So I didn't even give him a warning. I just banned him. But again, after warning him 15, 20 times, after almost a month, can you tone it down? So yeah, the guy got a lot of chances. You know what I mean? And will die triced. Oh, you mean he'll die thirsty? He was born, yeah. Well, he's not saying he hopes he dies. He's just saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, everyone in here is a kid to me. Fuck, I'm in my 40s, man. I'm a middle-aged man, you know? But anyhow. Yeah, see, that wouldn't surprise me if Beast was 9. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise, because there's another guy who comes in the chat. He's 10, and he's like more mature than like anybody else in here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, see? So even though my stream are deemed not fit for kids, I still try to take the responsibility. Like I said, it's one thing for me to say like, "Oops, oh shit, did you see that?" You know what I mean? It's one thing to drop like a curse word here and there, like F this or F that. But like I said, the other Anthony stuff, just to keep it simple, that is absolutely just ridiculous. And even more so because of the age of some of the people that are in here. Like, that's creepy, right? It's very bad. But yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm like half asleep here. I feel like I'm just rambling on. But I hope. Who was the person that was asking me about this game originally? Well, when I swear, it's definitely not because I think it's cool. It's just bad habit. It's definitely not like a, you know, me trying to be hip. You know what I mean? I try to keep it clean because there's just no point to drop an F-bomb every 2 seconds. It loses its meaning. It loses its purpose. You know, if you drop it every 2 seconds, think of all the other stuff you could say. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did that help a bit? Beast, we know you're a YouTuber. We get it. You're a beast of a YouTuber who's from Egypt. We get it. Hello, Eater of Worlds. So did that help answer a little bit about the game? Like, you saw a little bit of gameplay. You saw, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff you can do for creativity, how you need to be connected to the internet to do that. But if you're offline, Um, you can still play those characters. You just can't create new ones. You can't earn any rewards, so you can't earn any of the coins at the top when you're offline. Yeah, like I said, I don't regret getting it, but I'm just being honest, right? Because that's what I want to be. I'm not embarrassed if I buy a game and I regret it. There's games that I buy that I don't really want to buy because I want to showcase them. That's what I want to be known as. I want to bite the bullet for you and decide, if it's worth your money. I just think it's about $20 too expensive. It's just not rich enough in features. But however, that said, if you plow through the campaign, you unlock some characters and some new move sets, and you get a bunch of the coins, you create your little character. The bulk of your game will either be playing online, which can be a blast, but I don't do the online stuff, or you can do what's called Battleground Challenge. It's an offline against. I won't play a game there because I'm about to leave. But yeah, so you use your character like this, your created character, for the Battleground Challenges, and it's against the AI. So it's an online, offline mode. Get it? See? You get all these rewards and stuff. You can go through like a whole. It's almost like a whole new campaign, if you will. It's an internet required campaign, but it's offline in that you're playing against the AI. And as you can see, I haven't done any of it whatsoever. I just haven't bothered. And it looks like there's quite a bit of shit in there. You'll unlock more rewards and stuff like that, more moves and whatnot from the looks of it. So yeah, so if you do that, if you just love being goofy, jumping into exhibition, having some random Royal Rumbles, doing some one-on-ones, playing local with a friend, you want to play against the AI, you're offline, you're on your Switch, you're on a bus, a plane, fuck, I don't know, in the middle of the ocean. You could just pick any character and just go at it. Sergeant Slaughter versus Hulk Hogan, whoever. I think that's where you'll get the most fun out of this game. But for me, I can get, no offense, more fun from WWE 2K20. That's just me being honest. You know what I mean? And for the amount of money that I paid on 2K20 Ultimate or whatever it is on PC to play it on my SSD, it was like $20. This game was $50. That's all I'm saying. Good for you. Okay, I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Good for you, slipping. Speaking of WWE Battlegrounds, did I mention I make fit? Oh no, he's being yeah, I know what he's doing. No, it's an inside joke. Oh yeah, he even said that. Yeah, it's an inside joke. Yeah, he's mocking the dude. Yeah, in the chat who come. Yeah. He's not a bad guy. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to ban a guy like that. He's not a bad person, but I'm being honest. When he does come in, there's no doubt there's a lot of friction, and I was kind of I told him, just chill it with the money thing. We get it. You're making a lot of money. Whether it's true or not isn't the point. And yeah. Also, do you have an Xbox Live or PSN Live to create a superstar? Also, do you have or do you need? Do you have? I would want to say you don't need Xbox Live Gold to create your characters and all that. But to play online, of course, you're going to need that. But just to create, you wouldn't need to. Dude, it sounded like he sold flip phones. Yeah, who knows? Do you ninja? Probably if you want to play against other. Do I ninja? Oh, you do. Oh man, I misread that. I read "Do you ninja?" Had a dyslexic moment there. Yeah, if you want to play against other people, you'll absolutely need to do so. If you want to do any of this stuff, this is all offlineable. Is that a word? It is now. It's offlineable. Yeah, so like I said, if you just want some goofy WWE All-Stars like game, you want to do a bunch of Royal Rumbles, some one-on-ones, have a steel cage match, a fatal 4-way triple threat, or a gauntlet. You want to goof around, play online against other real people. I think that's where you're going to get most of the fun. I'm not finding the campaign fun at all. I think it's tedious. It spikes up really high in difficulty. As you saw in the last match, even though I was a bit rusty, I got my ass beat. You cannot change the difficulty of the campaign. To me, that's a little bit of an oversight because you can do it in 2K20 or 19 or any other game. So yeah, like I said, not a bad game. I don't regret buying it, but I wish it would have been like about $15 American cheaper. No, I know, yeah. Yeah, just remember, you need an internet connection to earn the coins and stuff and to get the rewards from the campaign. Then just keep it with the connection. Yeah, you might need to. It's written, but it's not always well described. Can you change? Yes, you can. Yeah. So if I do like a one-on-one match. Yeah, it's very forgivable. I think you get 3 match configuration. Right there, difficulty. Easy, medium, hard, and WWE. I don't play PUBG. What is it with all these people that come in, play this, play that? I'm like a jukebox. You want to see something played, you got to pay. Oh, that was a good one. Now I'm trolling. Like I said, though, there's nothing wrong with someone who's like, hey, man, like I did with it, I volunteered to play this, and no offense, I didn't even want to play this. I wanted to play NHL. And a guy's like, oh, I was thinking of, buying Battlegrounds. What do you think of the game? And I was like, it's not bad. I think it's a bit expensive for what it is, but it's not a terrible game. You want me to play it and show you a couple things? Or if someone's like, I was thinking of buying 2K20 and I heard you mention it runs pretty smooth on an SSD and it's on sale. You think if you don't mind, please, you can maybe just, if you're not busy, fire it up for a couple minutes, just like gotta get a quick impression of the game. No problem. But you come in here, play Minecraft, sing, whistle, stand up, play wrestling, play this, play Call of Duty. I will just be like, fuck you. I'm just being straight up. It's one thing to ask nicely, but yeah. FIFA, maybe I'll rough you around a little. No, I drop kick people all over. Play Barbie Source. Is that even a game? But yeah. Anyhow, I'm way past due. Thanks for stopping by. This is a record, by the way, on a weekend night. I know. That was kind of a whistle. You're not getting a whole whistle. You're getting more of like a bird call. Well, my snake is doing... That sounds really bad. The one in the tank is doing well. I sold my other one yesterday. $300. The one that I almost said something that was going to sound bad, but the one that I had out, that I was like, hey, check this out. The yellow one. The banana snake. Yeah, I sold that one yesterday. About like an half hour after I showed you guys, or whoever was in here. But yeah, on a weekend, wow. Sure. Yeah, see. My Jimmy slipped. Oh, I'm on a roll tonight. Oh, shit. $300. No. Hey, I'm the one that got paid, by the way. I got receipts to prove it. But yeah. Yes, I got $300 for my banana snake. Oh, boy. Yeah. So what was the question about the game? Yeah, oh yeah. She said it. She's like, wow, that's a good deal. She was asking me if it was going to escape. I was like, well, put a lid on it. Like the tank, right? Because she brought her own tank, put the snake in. But yeah. Yeah. If you pick a difficulty, will it stay on that difficulty? I believe it does. Like for exhibition, like if I've been practicing, so I leave it on easy. It's never just randomly like put it on another difficulty. I only have one now. But yeah. All right. Gonna go. Lloyd is a maggot. And yeah, WWE is harder than hard. Yeah. It's super hard. It's WWE. It's legendary. I'll be around tomorrow. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. 13 people. That's a huge deal. That's a pretty big record, especially for a weekend at night. I usually average 2 people. I'm not kidding. Saturday and Sunday nights on a stream, 2 people. And if I'm just talking and not playing a game, it drops to 0. I usually end up talking to myself. So I'm going to leave on a high note while we're at Lucky 13. And I shall be around tomorrow.